Hello there, a very happy Friday to you. I hope you've had a great week so far, and thank you so much for stopping by. Check out the Green Pill. Yes, it's that place where every Friday a normal guy with a somewhat abnormal obsession with health and performance brings you a credible data source and action tip for anyone motivated to help make a positive change in their lives. And it's always centered around the six key pillars to good health, that being sleep, nutrition, and movement, meditation, people, and purpose. And I wanted to come full circle as I've touched upon the other five this year and bring it back to purpose. And who better to be this week's data source than the host of the number one health podcast On Purpose, the one and only Jay Shetty. Now, this guy was a former monk turned social media icon who's a best-selling author, podcaster, public speaker, and coach to megastars like Will Smith. And he talks a lot about purpose and its importance to our happiness. And in a recent interview, he broke down for us why purpose and how it can make us happy. And he really highlighted two key elements. One is that when our purpose is something we're passionate about, and two is that when it helps other people. And he shared his own story and how for 10 years before he became famous, he was creating content that didn't make him any money, that had very little engagement, but it was just something that he loved doing. And that's a very key giveaway to when you're passionate about something, is when it doesn't feel like work and you just do it. And if you don't have that in your work right now, that's okay. He also mentioned that we should see our life journey as an addition and not a subtraction. So rather than focus on maybe what you're not getting right now, maybe focusing on the skills that it's equipping you for the future. Like he mentioned about cold calling at 16 and how that helped him build so much confidence. And I think that's a great mental framework to have. So take the positives of where you are right now, but maybe have an eye out for your passion. And I think the other thing that he spoke about that's really important is helping people, and how he coaches so many top performers that have business success, but they don't feel fulfillment. And that's the most common reason he says he sees why in those people, which I think is really understandable if you think about. I think there's a common misconception that in the mainstream that we have to be, in order to get ahead, in order to get to the top, we have to be ruthless, we have to be selfish as it relates to other people. And what he proposes is exactly the opposite, that when we actually focus on making other people happy by doing what we do, that's actually the way we get the most happiness. And it sounds so counterintuitive to what we're taught in Western culture, but he said he's seen it make very successful people happier. And I think that's a great thing to take away. And it really resonated with myself because I think a fundamental reason why I got into recruitment was to help people. Now, having got into recruitment, I was often told that's not the job, mate. The job is to make money, not help people. I could always tell by anybody who told me that they didn't really enjoy what they did, and in my opinion, they were never really good at it. And I think that a key element to doing what I do is because I would be passionate about something. I care about helping people build their careers. I care about helping managers build their best teams, and it's very important and impactful to their lives. And when we are successful, it increases their happiness, which gives me a great sense of satisfaction. And I think anyone doing any role out there, they can get that and they deserve that. What's this week's action point? Well, I think it's simply to have a think about Jay's happiness equation. And are you doing something that you're genuinely passionate about? Are you doing something that's in service of other people? And if not, I would just say get more selfish and really start thinking about it. Your ultimate goal is to be as happy as you can be. So have to start thinking about how could you be passionate? Could it just be a mindset shift maybe about what you're doing right now and how it helps other people? Or could it be something greater than that? And maybe a bigger shift is needed. And yeah, just have a think about it, and maybe it could help you define your purpose in a better way, which ultimately will help you to make you the most happiest. I hope you enjoyed this. Do let me know your thoughts and feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Have an excellent weekend, and remember to stack the odds in your favor and feel good now.